Peace. What is up, everybody? My name is OnenO. Welcome back to the blog. Thank you for tuning in. Today we have a really fun subject talking about the idea of our mind being a magnet. So there's a couple elements to this whole thing. Of course, we're talking about the law of attraction. How is it that we attract these situations, people, places, events, and whatnot into our lives? The main esoteric subject here is that your mind actually functions like a magnet. So you are an electromagnetic energy being. First of all, your heart has a documented by science electromagnetic energy field. There's a bit of debate on how far out it reaches, but it reaches roughly, measurably around 25 to 35 feet. So your electromagnetic energy field, which is centered in your heart and surrounds you like a sphere, like a bubble, is always pumping full a certain form of energy. And this energy is much like a magnet. It attracts into your life people, situations, events that are in alignment with that magnet. So for instance, if you have a magnet that is charged a certain way to attract another magnet, boom, they start to touch. And likewise, if your magnet is in opposite to that same thing we were talking about, there's nothing that can happen in the universe where that thing can actually touch that magnet. They'll be repelled, they'll be pushed apart. So you have to be in the vibrational frequency of that which you want to attract. So now the question becomes, why does it seem that we have a tendency to attract negative or frustrating situations into our lives? Generally speaking, this is because you are not using your mind appropriately. Let me talk to you about the idea of having a mind diet. I have another video on my channel that I call Why I Stopped Watching Television. And the main reason why I stopped watching television is because of this mind diet. I want to put things into my mind that when my subconscious chews on them, it digests them and makes my mind a healthy place, a healthy environment. And see, if you just go around watching television, scrolling through social media, all you're going to be doing mostly is pumping your mind full of judgmental thoughts, hateful thoughts, fear-based thoughts. And we have this tendency to think that we can watch these things or engage with this form of media and that it won't have an effect on us. But that is just simply not true. If you are passively watching the television, what's happening in your mind is your subconscious is just absorbing all of that information. You see, you think that your subconscious or that your mind has a say in what you put into it. Like your mind can alter what you put into it. So for instance, you could watch judgmental reality television or news and that you would somehow not attract or embody those judgments. And that's just not true. If you really don't want to embody what you are watching, then you should stop watching it, because your mind is going to interpret some of that as tools and as things that you will need in your life. And if you don't want those negative things in your life, then the first plan of attack is to cut out the input of those negative things into your mind. The second plan of attack is to fill your mind full of thoughts that you do actually want to see manifest in your world. Sometimes we don't put affirmations into our mind because we think that they're lies or we think that they're false. But the truth of the matter is, whatever you put in your mind will become externalized on the three-dimensional space of reality. Reality will reflect back to you perfectly and flawlessly what is going on inside your mind. So fill your mind full of positive affirmations, positive thoughts of health, wealth, love, prosperity. All of these things will be attracted to you when that is what your mind is focused on, laser focused on. So if you look around at some of the most successful people in the world, you're going to see people that have a very specific mindset. It's not that they deny that failure is an option, but it's simply that they focus on the positive. They focus on the success. They cut out the negative chatter from their mind space and they focus. They focus on what they want, on their goal. So you must become clear in your mind space in order to attract that which you really desire into your life. So the takeaway from this video is that your mind acts very much like a magnet. It matters the mental diet that you put in there. Instead of watching TV and other forms of media that are emotionally charged with fear and drama and judgment, cut those out of your life. Stop putting those into your eyeballs and into your mind and into your subconscious. Instead, read books, find some Alan Watts, read some Neville Goddard. Go out there and put new and positive thoughts into your mind, empowering thoughts. And then just sit back and wait and watch how those thoughts have a tendency to attract their similar situations and vibrations into your life. And remember that you are a walking and a living magnet. So charge yourself full of the positive and see what happens. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Tell me some of your stories. What have you attracted maybe that was negative, that all of a sudden you realized, oh, I've been harboring these thoughts and I've got to let them go? Or maybe what is something that you've attracted that's positive, that is directly in correlation with the thoughts that you choose to entertain? So let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. And until I see you again along the journey, oneness in sound, I am OnenO. Peace, everybody.
Support OnenO on patreon.com and gain access to exclusive content.